let's talk about this legitimately because you've seen Brad Holmes hear the whole world say, hey, you got to focus on defense, defense, defense. And then who did he go and make an aggressive move for? Jahmyr Gibbs.
Yes.
And he was willing to spark a nationwide debate about the value of running back. Should you have made a move for Jahmyr Gibbs at that spot that you took him in? So, and Brad Holmes has said it basically in our face. He said, we are not a needs-based drafting team. If there's a top-end wide receiver, maybe the one from Ohio State that's been taking all the visits as well, do you see any scenario in which Brad Holmes goes off the board, shocks everybody, and goes with a skill position player, running back, wide receiver, tight end? I mean, tight end's long shot, but do you see them going for a skill position on offense, most notably at wide receiver at 28, if one of the top wide receivers does fall?
I will say this, because we actually were screaming at each other yesterday, and Booner was saying, which we all agree, and you just brought it up, we don't know what Brad's going to do. Okay, so we can't just act like, Brad would never take a wide receiver. None of us have a clue what he's going to do. But if I can't lie to you, Doc. If I'm there on draft night, we're going to be live. And I know you'll be ready. Everyone will be just waiting to hear the pick. If it's a wide receiver, I would sit there probably in awe and shock and then have to recollect my thoughts. I would be frustrated, even though I completely understand. It's like knowing what could happen, but still being upset with the result. I know it could happen, but I still wouldn't accept it. I think a wide receiver in the first round, to me, that would be, it's not like, at least with Jahmyr, you can see the vision. You're like, okay, David, you signed him. He's a really good back, but he's not like a top tier running back. He's really good. You pair him with Jahmyr, like you can kind of see it. Jared needs a good run game. He benefits just like any quarterback. Like you can kind of see it. A wide receiver, like you got JMO for 2 years. Like you could just take one next year in the first round if you really wanted to. He wouldn't have really an impact at all the first 2 years. I get what you're right. It doesn't matter. It's best player available. But I'm looking at this draft, and I don't think it'll happen because there'll be some good players on a defensive line and offensive line that you could argue best player available. But then again, Brad had Ennis Rakestraw as one of his top corners, and he got him in round 2. So who knows, Doc? But I would be upset. But would I be shocked? No, if I'm being honest. We've covered the Lions long enough. Nothing would shock me at this point.